So this project is aimed at people from black and minority ethnic and migrant backgrounds, helping them into work. So we do that by breaking down the barriers to employment, maybe communication, or it could be things just such as doing CVs and job applications. It could be just sort of teaching them about how things work, how to get to certain places using public transport. It could be helping them with wider things such as housing. We do tend to refer over to different agencies which would be better to support them, but then we're always still there in the background helping them to understand what's going on, and just sort of being that consistent person in their lives for now.
We've been delivering the SOVA ACE project, Achieving Change Through Employment. So we started the first phase in March 2016, and we brought the second phase on in December 2016, so we're now delivering across the whole of Wales. It's a project that's ESF funded. It's specifically targeting people from a BME or migrant background that are living in Wales over the age of 25, economically inactive or long-term unemployed, and the case officers are based out in the community. They meet the participants, go through a sort of action plan, personalised and tailored for each individual, whatever their needs are, whatever their aspirations are, and then they work with the individual and progress them on their journey towards employment. There are other funding arrangements out there that could potentially have been accessed, but this one really fitted the need for this group of individuals. It was great that we've got freedom to develop our own delivery model that we think fits the need. All of the guidance that comes out from WEFO tells you, you need to do or achieve these outcomes, but it doesn't tell you how. Whereas an awful lot of other grant funders, their specifications are so tight, there's no room for innovation. And for an organisation like ourselves, you can't always fit your delivery model into somebody else's box. So that's one of the benefits of ESF funding. Without this funds, I don't know where they would get the support.
So, Maslama is hello. A Syrian refugee came through who was a classical stonemason. We wrote a portfolio of work with the stonemason. The gentleman has recently gained CSCS qualification. He's now legal to go on site in the UK, and we introduced him to an employer that has the right sort of stonemasonry work, proper sort of classical things, and they offered him the job there and then on the spot. We were intending for him to start as a work placement, as a volunteer placement, just for a month or so, just to get him used to the English and the ways, the rules, health and safety. But his work was so exemplary that they were, we need you and we want you now. So that's been a really good thing.
The best part of this job for me is seeing the staff come in. I got him a job, and for some of the participants that they're working with, the journey is really, really long. The level and the intensity of support that's provided for individuals, it's a one-to-one mentoring relationship that they develop.
I think that there's a lot of support out there. You've got loads of agencies that are aimed at like domestic violence and drug and alcohol services. But then people from BME communities do have a different set of barriers, so such as communication, and there's not always that level of support to help them into work. It's a very difficult but very rewarding job as well, and that's what I like. I like people, I like to help people, so this is where I'm happy.